In early 2024, an obscure rebel group from Yemen pulled off something no one expected, armed with low-cost Iranian weapons. They managed to strike fear into global shipping giants and even succeeded in sinking a massive cargo ship in one of the world's busiest maritime routes. They're not a navy. They have no aircraft carriers, no submarines, no global command centers. And yet, the Houthis, a militant group from the mountains of northern Yemen, have brought billion-dollar shipping empires and military coalitions to their knees. This is the story of how the Houthis attacked and sank cargo ships, and why the world should be paying very close attention. Who are the Houthis? Initially a religious revivalist group, they turned militant after repeated clashes with the Yemeni government. They are the Houthis. The Houthis, formerly known as Ansar Allah, are a Shiite Saudi political and military movement that emerged in the 1990s in northern Yemen. Backed by Iran, the Houthis transformed into a powerful insurgency that took over Yemen's capital, Sana'a, in 2014. But it wasn't until 2023, during the Israel-Gaza war, that the Houthis unleashed their naval warfare capabilities in ways the world had never seen before from a non-state actor. The new battlefield, Red Sea. The Red Sea is no ordinary body of water. It connects the Suez Canal to the Arabian Sea, and with it, 15% of global trade, including oil, gas, food, and electronics. When the Houthis declared they would begin targeting Israel-linked ships in late 2023 in support of Palestinians, many dismissed it as rhetoric. But then, in December, the first drone boats and anti-ship missiles were launched toward commercial vessels, and they hit their mark. Shipping companies like Maersk, MSC, and Hapag-Lloyd began to panic. What made the attack so effective wasn't just the firepower, it was the unconventional methods the Houthis used. The tactics, how they attacked. Let's break down how the Houthis actually attacked cargo ships. 1. Anti-ship ballistic missiles. These aren't just any missiles. Some are Iranian-made Khalij-Fars, or NIR variants, capable of striking large vessels from hundreds of kilometers away. These missiles are often fired from coastal batteries in Yemen, or even from hidden launch pads deep in mountainous terrain. Their accuracy is enhanced by GPS or BeiDou guidance, possibly with real-time intelligence from Iranian satellites or military advisors. One strike is enough to pierce a cargo ship's hull and cause progressive flooding. 2. Explosive-laden drone boats. These remote-controlled or autonomous boats are packed with explosives and launched toward ships traveling at slow speeds. They have a low radar profile, are fast, are hard to intercept, perfect for harassing large commercial vessels or oil tankers. This tactic mirrors Iranian naval doctrine and has roots in the IRGC, a swarming strategy used in the Persian Gulf. 3. Suicide drones, using drones like Samad 3, South, or Kasif series, Houthis have launched dozens of aerial kamikaze-style attacks. These drones are cheap, easy to mass-produce. It's extremely difficult to stop, especially when used in saturation waves to overwhelm defenses. Some drones dive into the bridge of ships, others aim for critical machinery areas, disabling navigation and power systems. 4. Psychological warfare and propaganda. The Houthis film their attacks with onboard cameras, thermal imaging, and even drone perspectives, creating propaganda that serves multiple purposes. It spreads fear across the shipping industry. It boosts recruitment and morale. And it sends a message to their enemies. We see you. We can hit you. The sinking of the Rubymar. Visual reenactment. 3D model of the Rubymar cargo ship. Missile strike, crew evacuation, slow sinking. On February 18, 2024, the Belize-flagged British-owned bulk carrier MV Rubymar was traveling through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. Suddenly, 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles were launched from Houthi-controlled territory. One hit the forward section. The second detonated near the engine room. Fire broke out. Ship lost propulsion. The crew was forced to abandon ship. Despite damage control efforts, the Rubymar drifted for 2 weeks, taking on water until it fully sank on March 2nd, marking the first successful sinking of a commercial vessel by a rebel group in modern history. This was more than symbolic. It showed that the Houthis now had the power to disrupt global trade with deadly precision. Operation Prosperity Guardian. Visual U.S. Navy ships, destroyers, interceptors, radar footage of drone shootdowns. In response, the US, UK, and allies launched Operation Prosperity Guardian, a multinational naval operation aimed at protecting commercial shipping. Naval destroyers began intercepting drones and missiles in the air, but the sheer number of attacks overwhelmed their defenses. Every successful interception cost tens of thousands of dollars. Every failed one risked lives, oil spills, and trade disruptions. Despite heavy patrolling, the Houthis adapted changing launch sites, using decoys and switching up their patterns. It became clear this wasn't just a military problem, it was an economic one. In the global trade crisis, with the Red Sea no longer safe, most shipping companies began rerouting around the Cape of Good Hope, adding 10 to 14 days of travel and increasing fuel costs drastically. Container shipping prices tripled. Insurance premiums surged over 400%. The result? Delays in food, fuel, electronics, and auto parts. In short, the Houthis had created a new choke point in global trade, without even having a navy. It's Iran's invisible hand. Visual IRGC training camps, missile blueprints, drone factories, weapons smuggling routes. Analysts say this Houthi capability didn't evolve overnight. Many believe Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps provided the technology, training, and possibly real-time satellite targeting data through the Beidou system, China's alternative to GPS. The use of advanced targeting ballistic missiles, coordinated drone waves suggests sophisticated command and control far beyond local guerrilla tactics. Iran, of course, denies direct involvement, but the fingerprints are hard to ignore. The Red Sea has become a new proxy battlefield, and the Houthis are acting as Iran's naval extension. What comes next? If the Houthis can sink a cargo ship, what stops them from attacking military vessels, targeting undersea internet cables, launching chemical-laden boats? As the Israel-Gaza conflict drags on and U.S. policy remains entrenched, the Houthis are unlikely to back down, especially since the attacks have elevated their status across the Muslim world. The real danger isn't just in shipping losses, it's in the precedent. A non-state actor with no navy, no ports, and no air force has crippled global trade and challenged the might of the world's top navies. Outro 22 o'clock, 2:23 o'clock. But with drones, propaganda, and smart missiles launched from remote deserts and back alleys, visual montage of shipping chaos, Houthi leaders, satellite footage, U.S. Navy ships firing interceptors, the Houthi campaign is a wake-up call. It tells us that warfare has changed, no longer fought only with armies and fleets. Or is this just a temporary flare-up in a forgotten war? And it reminds us that in this new age, you don't need to own the sea to control it. You just need to make it too dangerous to sail. If you found this documentary insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to understand how modern warfare is evolving. And comment below. Do you think the world is underestimating the Houthis? Thanks for watching.